Hello everyone. Today we will be discussing a new topic which is Pythagoras theorem. Already you will be aware of what is a Pythagoras theorem, but here in this topic what we will deal is, if we have a right angle triangle, then some of the triangles which we will be now discussing, those will be similar to the other triangles in the same triangle. ABC, whichever you are considering, okay, right angle triangle, and we will be having the proof of Pythagoras theorem and the converse of Pythagoras theorem. Now let's start with the topic. First we are considering a right angled triangle which is right angled at B, and we are taking perpendicular to the side AC, which is also having a 90 degree at D. Okay, so here what we are doing is we are considering two triangles. Consider triangle ADB and triangle ABC. You can see in the figure ADB and ABC. These two triangles we have considered, and we are just planning to show that these two are similar. Now how we can show that these two are similar? We can see that here you have 90 degree and here also in this triangle you have 90 degree. That means at D and at B in the two corresponding triangles. So angle ADB is equal to angle ABC. Both are equal to 90 degree. And angle A is common to both the triangles. Okay, so angle A is equal to angle A, which is common. So since you have got two angles correspondingly to be equal, therefore by AA similarity, we can say that triangle ADB is similar to triangle ABC. Again, if you are considering BDC, okay, so one thing you got. Now we are just considering triangle BDC and triangle ABC. Again, here you can see that at D also you have 90 degree in this triangle, and angle B is 90 degree in the other triangle. So angle BDC is equal to angle ABC, that is both are 90 degree. And again here you have which one to be common? Angle C. So angle C is equal to angle C, which is common. So again from this you have by your AA similarity, triangle BDC is similar to triangle ABC. Okay, so this is your first equation, this is your second one. And already we have seen that if you have three polygons, suppose we have three polygons, and first polygon is similar to second polygon, and second polygon is similar to third one, then we can say that first and third are also similar. That means first polygon will be similar to the third polygon. So using that fact, here we have got that this triangle is similar to this whole triangle and this triangle is similar to this whole triangle. Then you can say that these two triangles, that is these two triangles will also be similar. That is, you are getting ADB is also similar to triangle BDC. Okay. The theorem which is related to what we have discussed now is, if a perpendicular is drawn from the vertex of the right angle. So I have taken a right triangle and we are drawing a perpendicular from the vertex of the right angle. This is the vertex of the right angle to the hypotenuse, to this hypotenuse. Then the triangle on both the sides of the perpendicular, that is this one and this one, both sides of the perpendicular are similar to the whole triangle. These two are similar to the whole triangle and to each other. That means these two are similar as well as they are similar to the whole triangle. So in mathematical way, if I am representing, the theorem's meaning is, that is triangle ADB is similar to triangle BDC is similar to triangle ABC. This is what the theorem says if you have drawn a perpendicular to the hypotenuse from the vertex of the right angle. Okay, so all the three triangles, that means this triangle and the whole right angle triangle, all will be similar to each other. Okay. Using this theorem, we will prove the Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so this theorem will be used to prove the Pythagoras theorem. The statement of the Pythagoras theorem is, in a right triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. That means if you have a triangle ABC, then the square of the hypotenuse is AC because we are taking the right angle triangle at B. So AC is acting as the hypotenuse. So AC square, the square of the hypotenuse means AC square is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. That means that will be equal to AB square plus BC square. Okay, so we are just considering a triangle, which is your proof. Consider a triangle, right angled triangle ABC, right angled at B. Okay, and we have to prove that according to the diagram, we have to prove that AC square is equal to, we need to prove that AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. So this is our need. Now for this, we are starting with drawing a perpendicular BD to the hypotenuse AC. Okay, so draw BD perpendicular to the hypotenuse AC. Now since we know that triangle ADB is similar to triangle ABC, triangle ADB is similar to triangle ABC, by the previous theorem, we can say that AD by AB, that is the sides will be proportional and the corresponding angles will be equal. So we are getting AD by AB is equal to AB by AC. AB by AC. Now cross multiplying, what you will get is AD into AC is equal to AB into AB, which is AB square. Now substitute this as equation number 1 because we need it, because our purpose is to prove that AB square plus BC square is AC square. So first thing which we have found out is what is AB square. Now we are planning to find out what is BC square. For that we are just having another concept. Again we have triangle BDC is similar to triangle ABC. Okay, triangle BDC similar to triangle ABC. Okay, and from this we can have the sides to be proportional, as DC by BC will be equal to BC by AC. Okay, because we need BC square, BC into BC, that's why we are taking like this. That is, first we will have DC by BC, and then again you have to get a part where you have BC. So we are taking this BC by the correspondingly you have the sides as AC. And this will give you, after cross multiplying, the product as DC into AC is equal to BC into BC, which is BC square. Put it as equation number 2. Now these two equations we are just going to add. Okay, adding equation 1 and 2, you will get AD into AC plus DC into AC is equal to AB square plus BC square. Now just see, you have a common thing which is AC. So when you are taking out AC, remaining part is AD plus DC is equal to AB square plus BC square. Now what is AD plus DC? From the figure you can see that it is AC square, sorry AC. So you will get AC into AC is equal to AB square plus BC square, that is AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square, which is your required thing to be proved. Okay. Next thing is converse of Pythagoras theorem, and the theorem for the converse says that in a triangle, if the square of one side is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides, then the angle opposite to the first one, this is your first side, the angle opposite to the first side is a right angle. That means if you have triangle ABC if in triangle ABC you have the concept AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square, then angle B is a right angle, or the triangle is a right angled triangle, right angled at B. That is what the statement of the theorem says. Understood? So this is your angle B and this will be 90 degree if you are having the concept AC square, that is one side square is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides, then the triangle should be a right angle.